I'm not here for you to blow your one and only chance. I'm not here to waste my time on yet another bad romance. Now I got hopes for us tonight, for this here thing to turn out right. So from the start, let's get this one thing clear. You should know you're looking at a self-made woman. You should know I got nothing for free in this life. None of us can know what's coming. So if you wanna be with me, baby, can't you see? You gotta make room for a self-made woman like me. You gotta make room for a self-made woman like me. Gotta make room for a self-made woman. Gotta get on the floor. Know you're looking at a self-made woman. I don't expect you to lie down flat, not unless you really want. I'm not after a new doormat or a pretty thing to flaunt. So if you got plans for us tonight, for this here thing to turn out right.
Hello family, welcome back to another week's video. I am Shauna LaKell. If you are stopping by for the first time, I want to extend a warm welcome. We have so many new subscribers and I want to welcome you to my channel. We have hit 6K. Yay! Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited about all the new family members. We are called the SL family members. So welcome to the channel and I'm so grateful and I'm happy that you're here. And to all our returning SL family members, welcome back. And I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with your girl and just being here with me. It just means so much. Well, today's video, I'm sharing my tier trays. I did a tier tray a few weeks ago for fall and I shared that with you. And you guys really received that, that video. And I want to thank you so much for all the love and the support on that particular video. That video is doing very well. Thank you so much. Well, as I told you last week, I will be doing another tier tray because I do have a passion for tier trays. I enjoy them and they make me happy. It's my comfort zone. You know, like if doing a tier tray is wrong, I don't want to be right. So, hey, let me tell you that. I just gonna continue to keep doing my tier trays. I enjoy them and it's therapy for me. So I really enjoy them. So what I want to do now is I got my phone here with some notes on it and so that I don't miss out on what I want to tell you guys. So this is called our Tier Tray 101. I am going to share some hacks, some ideas, as well as some tips with you. And I hope you are ready. Go and grab yourself some paper and pencil and take notes. And let's go ahead and let's jump right into this video. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is tier trays, and Lazy Susans. That is the first thing you need. I don't recommend that you get a 3-tier tray. Start with a 2-tier tray as well as get some of those Lazy Susans. You can find them at Target in the dollar spot. They carry them all the time. And they also have those smaller tier trays. But I'm a seasoned tier tray person. So of course I have 2 and I have 3. And I'm also going to decorate a 2-tier tray as well as a 3-tier tray for you. So the Lazy Susan, the reason why I say get that, because it really helps with decorating the tier tray, and you will see what I'm talking about, how I'm turning it and it just goes so smoothly around. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is greenery. Greenery is king. It is king. You got to have greenery. Well, you don't have to. Let me take that back. I'm a greenery girl, so I have to have greenery, and I love to mix it with pops of color as well. So the next tip is risers. Risers come in many shapes and sizes, as well as some are tall, some are small, some are in the medium. So I want you to go out and look for them. But many of you said you can't find them. Where can you find them? Well, this is definitely the perfect time to start looking for them during the holidays, because they do have them. And I was in Hobby Lobby, and one of the things you'll see, I'm sharing Hobby Lobby with you guys because I feel everyone might have a Hobby Lobby in their area or neighboring city or state. So what I used to a hack, I used cutting boards. You see these cutting boards? I went and put some little legs on them so that I can make, all right, so see how I can sit there like that? See that? Perfect. I will be sharing how I made it at the end of this video. It elevates your items on your tray. They are perfect, perfect. So make sure you go check Hobby Lobby for these. And as I said, at the end of the video, you'll see a DIY on how to do them. It's real simple and easy for you. All right. Next tip is always have a theme in mind. Don't get carried away. Start with a theme, and then you can be able to create your tier tray. You can do a coffee tier tray, pumpkin tier tray, Ray Dunn, fall, Halloween, farmhouse, and everyday tier trays, because you can find that stuff at Hobby Lobby. And I'm sharing a photo of that right now, of those everyday items that you can use to create an everyday tier tray. And what else? Tier tray starter kits. Now, Christmas is coming up. You need to be looking for it now. I found these items last year at Walmart, and this is one of them. And I'm not sure if they're going to have them, or they may have different ones. I'm not sure. I love this one because it's the cocoa bar. And they had another cocoa bar, this one right here. So these little starter kits are perfect. Here's another one, Naughty and Nice. Yeah, I bought quite a few of them. And here's one more, Candy Cane Lane. I love that, so beautiful. So look for things like this, and these were $9.98 a piece. That was last year. I found them, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have to drive around to different stores. All stores don't have it at the same time. So I highly recommend that you get in your vehicle and you go to your different Walmarts, Targets, Michael's, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. You can find items that can definitely work for your tier tray. You're just going to have to search. That's what I've been doing, and I've been doing it for a long time. So make sure you do that and you don't get overwhelmed with it. But also look for anchor pieces or a main focal point. Make sure you do that. That's very important to when you are getting your theme. You find those big pieces. They are considered anchor or a main focal point. And that's what I want you to do. And you'll see that in my video. You're going to use small items to decorate your tier tray. Now, I'm sharing some footage. I was in Hobby Lobby and I went through their store and I found several items of small items. One other thing you can do as well, look in the ornament section. All you have to do is take that little string off and you have a little small item to put on your tier tray. I use a lot of ornaments. It's nothing wrong with it. They're small and they are actually perfect for tier trays. That's another tip, okay? Fillers. You want to make sure you have fillers that goes with the theme of your tier tray. You don't want to have lemons for a fall tier tray. That just don't make sense. You would do pumpkins, you know, something of that nature. You get my drift? You don't mix oranges and apples together. You just don't do it. So that's what I'm talking about when I say get fillers for the season that you're making your tier tray. Also, I want to say go to Instagram, Pinterest for ideas. I do it all the time. That's where I get my inspiration, my motivation. It inspires me. And what I do is I see several tier trays that I like. I may not like everything on the tier tray, but I'll point something out and I say, oh, I like that. And I'll take maybe about 3 things from a tier tray and I will create my own tier tray. There's also nothing wrong with you using a tier tray inspiration that you stumbled on. There's nothing wrong with that. So make sure that you check those 2 platforms out as well. I do want to share another little DIY. I thought that was cute. I was in the Dollar Tree and I found these cute little ceramic bowls. This one here looks like a pie bowl and this one is a bread bowl. And what I did was, on a couple of videos ago, I shared how I melt their candles and I pour them in. So that's all I did. I melt one of their candles and I poured it into here. And the sign is on both sides. I thought that was cute. Now, as you know, I'm showing you photos of it so you can see that for this one, the message is on the inside. But I think it makes a cute little candle. Just cute. Isn't that cute? Very cute. And very inexpensive way for you to display some items around in your home by using these. This is really cute. I thought of this idea when I was using the pie. I was like, oh, this is what really caught my eye was this one. And I was like, this looked like the same one from Hobby Lobby. And it sure is. So I was like, okay, I'm going to put some candle wax in here and create a cute little candle. And I'm displaying it around in my home. So, and you can do the same thing too. It's perfect. And I think those are all my little tips that I think you need right now. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our first tier tray, and I'm excited to share it with you. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's go ahead and let's jump into that part of the video. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to decorate my first tier tray, and it is going to be a 2-tier tray. And the theme for this one is going to be Dunn for fall. And first, before I get started, I took down all my old tier tray decorations, so I want to give this a nice wipe down. I'm going to be using Mrs. Meyer in the scent Acorn, and Lord Jesus, does this smell so good. It really does bring fall into your home. I like to give it a nice clean before I start. I want to make sure everything is nice and clean and ready to go. All right, so it looks good, ready to go. So our first item is going to be this watering can, and it says Good Harvest. And I'm going to go ahead and I think I want to place it like right there. See that? That is beautiful. I like this. I purchased this last year, and I actually used it on one of my tier trays last year. So these are my big anchor pieces that I want to use. So this is another one. It's an orange pumpkin that says fall on it. And you see how I have those pieces there? I put the big pieces in. Now, what I want to share with you is when you're using your mugs, you can use the top of the mug. You can definitely use that as a decorative piece for your tier tray because it can't sit under here. You see that? It's hard. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead, and I have 2 of these pumpkin lids, and I'm going to go ahead and place one on each side. Now I don't want to crowd it up, and it just gives it perfect balance. It's not too much. Perfect. So that's what I'm doing, just like that. So that's all I'm going to put on the first tier tray, the big pieces. Now I want to move down to the bottom tier tray, and we're going to go ahead and get started with that. So on the bottom, I'm going to add a Dunn sign. These are actually coasters, and I put it on an easel. So I want to put that right there. Pumpkin Queen. Now I'm going to use this topper right here. And I think I want to use a mug. I'll use this latte mug right there. And right here, I'm going to use one of my new risers that I created. Remember I shared that with you? We're going to use that new riser, and I'm going to sit it right there. I'm going to actually push that in so it don't be out, sticking out. And I have a pumpkin says blessed. I'm going to use that. And I think right here, I'm going to put this little topper that's a gnome. I'm going to put that right there. I think that's coming along really nice. I have another mug. I think something can go right here. Let's see. Oh my gore. Yeah. Let's put that there. Let's make some space. And that's how the bottom tray is going to look. So a 2-tier tray, if you're trying to start out first, I would highly recommend doing a 2-tier tray before you go into a 3. And that way it doesn't take a lot of items to put on there. And I think you will come out better. Start off small and then work your way to doing a larger one. Okay, I'm a little extra and I want to take it up a notch. I can move this off of there. I can add my little dish, and we can add some faux desserts. I can choose to use the pie and stick it in there, or I can take that out. We can use the Danish. Let's see about putting the Danish in there. Haven't used that one in a while, so I can definitely do that. So we have choices. Tell me which one you like the best. So that looks pretty good. But I think I want to use, I like this one, but I have not used the Danish in a while. So I really want to use the Danish. So I'm going to just sit the Danish in there. And we can put the spoon right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some greenery. This is my favorite greenery and I love using it. So I think it'll work fine for the fall. And then in the winter, when I do my Christmas tier tray, I will use Christmas greenery. So we're just going to go ahead and stick the greenery. And do you see how the greenery automatically just take it up a notch? And that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to add greenery in these little areas just to add some interest. And that's exactly what it does. And that's why I like using greenery. Got one more spot right there. And make sure you spread them, your leaves, because it definitely falls in different ways. You see that? Just bend them a little. They get tangled. And just watch how it just, when you stick it in there, it just really, look at that, how it flows over the tier tray. That's what I like about that. Now just look at that. I could leave it there, but I want to take it up a notch. So I have these burnt orange type of berries, and I'm just going to go ahead and stick them right there to give it some color in there. See that?
If you're enjoying today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And also, while you're here, hit that subscribe button and become a part of my family. I'd love to have you.
There's really no right or wrong way. I want you guys, I've said this so many times, enjoy creating your tier tray. You know, it's for your enjoyment, your pleasure. You guys heard me say that before, and I'll keep saying it. It's your home. Do what you like. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. It's yours, your home. You're going to enjoy it. So look how easily I brought that up a notch. Just look at this compared to this level here. Nothing is there. Look how I just took it up to a whole another level by just adding greenery, and adding that pop of color in there definitely is giving it some vibes. These are my fillers. So as I told you, for the season, you want to use fillers that represent the season of your tier tray or the theme. I purchased these last year from Hobby Lobby. So you can find them in Hobby Lobby. I've seen them, as well as you can maybe find them. I haven't been in Target in a minute, so they might have them, because I know I did purchase some from Target as well. But the ones from Target are very light. These are made heavy. So I'm just gonna put them, and they're big and small ones. So see that size there? So I'm just putting some right there. That's all I'm doing. And there you have a beautiful tier tray to, you know. So I'm gonna go up here and we'll finish the one up here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start adding the pop of color. And what I want you guys to do, again, have fun with your tier trays, please. Enjoy it. And it's not really difficult. If you want, you can always pull me up and I will guide you through. I think I missed this. Oh, I didn't. That one fell down a little. Just gonna put that in. Remember, pull me up when you get ready to do your tier tray, and I will be right here holding your hand. I will hold your hand all the way. So just make sure you pull me up and I'll direct you how to go. And you can just do that. So I think that turned out really nice. Let's go ahead and finish up. I'm going to add some more of these pumpkins to complete the look. Sorry about that. It happens. It falls off the tier tray. Trying to put them on there. Okay. So it is complete. It's beautiful. It's simple. Not a lot. Oh God, I'm just making a mess here. Sometimes you need to leave things alone and don't touch it. But me, I'm always looking to make sure everything is down. The stems were sticking up, and that's what I was trying to do, is push them down so they don't be sticking up, the stems from the leaves. But I think I got it. There we go. That's done. Okay, we're going to move on to our second tier tray. This tier tray here, I've had it for a very long time, and I was getting a little tired of it. I wanted a new tier tray. Last year I was in Home Goods up in the Atlanta area, and I saw one that I really liked. And let me just tell y'all, I wish I had got it. It was such a long line. It was 6 p.m. in the evening. I had a 2.5-hour drive. We had got up early in the morning and drove to the Atlanta area. About 6 in the morning, and we shopped all day. And that line at the Home Goods was so long. It was so long. And this is the tier tray that I really wanted, because I was like, oh, I could spray paint it. The reason why I like it, because it had height in between the tray, the tiers. And this one really doesn't have a lot, but it's okay. So I'm going to use this one, and I did spray paint it because it was looking really rough. And I wanted a black a black tier tray. I really did. I wanted one. So I spray paint this one, and we're going to go ahead and decorate this one. This tier tray theme is going to be called Black and White, and I'm going to share some pumpkins on it, as well as some like everyday items that I think could work. Just a couple, and let's go ahead and let's get started. So I'm going to start with my anchor pieces again, and this is one. I spray paint this. I got this from Target a couple years ago in the dollar section, and it was brown and I didn't like it, so I just went on and spray painted. And I'm going to use this side. It also has autumn leaves. It has the black in it, so I thought it would work perfect. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. So let's go ahead and turn this around, and I'm going to go ahead and use one of these pumpkins. I purchased this from Target as well a couple years ago. So I want to just sit that right there. And I have one of my decorative balls that I purchased from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to sit it right there. I purchased this rolling pin from Hobby Lobby. Make sure you get several rolling pins that say different sayings for you. The reason why I say that is because they make a statement on your tier tray. It's like the finishing touch to it. So once I add all my greenery, I'll come back and I'll add that right there. But I don't want it to roll off. So now that I've put these anchor pieces that I want right there, I'm going to move down to the middle tray. Okay. And do you see how I'm using black and white over there? I'm alternating them. So I want to put one on this side so they don't be stacked under each other. And I'm going to take this Grateful Pumpkin by Dunn, and I'm just going to sit it on this side. So I have balance. I want balance on my tier tray. And I think what I'm going to do, I want to turn it backwards like that because I want it to be seen from all angles. I purchased this at Hobby Lobby, and this is considered everyday. That when I say everyday, and this was $9.99 with 50% off. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it there. And that's why I turned that pumpkin that way, because I was using a sign there. So I want to come on this side here. So you see how I did that? It can be seen every angle when you turn these tier trays around. So I have this open space, and I purchased this item. It comes in a cute little set, and I want this little pot. You see how little that is? That's perfect for a tier tray. And I have my pillow from Hobby Lobby. I purchased this a few years ago. I'm gonna just stick it in there. And see, this is what I'm talking about, the height. I really wish it was higher. And that other tier tray that I shared with you definitely has the height. But thank God that it's cushioned. I can just go ahead and squish it down and it works. So it's looking good. I like this. It's turning out nice. I pulled out several black and white pieces that I had. So I'm looking at what is next. What should I use? And we're going to go to the bottom tray. So I have another. Remember, I was going to use that Bless on the other tier tray. Well, guess what? I'm not going to stick it right here because let me show you. You see that? It don't look right if I stick it right there because of this one. So I won't do that. I will have to put it over on this side like that. So I have balance. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let me lower the camera down. There we go. Sorry about the shaking. So I have a black one, and see, I think that looks great on it. See that? Black, white, checkered. That looks great. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. I'll hold it up in a little bit. So I also purchased this one at Hobby Lobby, and I think this was like a couple of dollars. I like these little signs, like the Scrabble. So I'm gonna put it, I think, on this side. Let's do it there. Let's do it right there. And I'm going to also, I want to use my skillet, tea light, the iron cast skillet. I want to sit it right there. Let me show you. There we go. Sorry about that. So we're going to sit it there. And I think that looks nice like that. And I'm going to take it up a notch. You know me, I got some more of the cinnamon rolls. And I want I don't like how I have this. It's not going to work. I think I need to, well, it's going to have to work. I don't know. Here we go. I have this here. What I was trying not to do is to have it. Let me bring you up. I didn't want this and this to be together. So I think I need to play around with this again. So just give me a few moments and let's see. That's good. You can see it, what I'm getting ready to do now. So I want to change this around. And this is all in part of decorating your tier tray. Things may not look the way you want them, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We switch them out and you move them around. So I think what I'll do is put that there, put this one here. So this is what I did. I just swapped them around a little. Actually, I think I want to swap it over here and put this sign right here. Like that. That's what we're going to do. All right. So that looks good, just like that. Now, in this open space down here, I can go ahead and add this here. I didn't want these two speckled pots together. I wanted to separate that, give it balance. So I'll sit it there, and I'm going to add some faux desserts to it. And there we go. So we have some faux desserts. And I think that's all I can put on here. Let me just kind of play around with it a little. Actually, I want to move this over here. It was too close to that one. Just some balance. That looks so much better. You have a black, white, and then you have the checkered one. So that looks pretty good. I think I have balance around everything now. This looks so much better. Sorry, I don't like how this is looking. There we go. I want that really to show that Danish. I'll push it back just a little. Give it some space. And I think everything looks good. So this is what it's looking like. Let me take the camera off the tripod so you can see what it looks like before I add some greenery. This is what it's looking like, and I'm liking the balance of it. Looks perfect. So let me turn it around, and then you get to see that side. So look right there. You have that black pumpkin, the white, and then the checkered. So I'm just trying to have balance. I have this pot again, the speckled one, this one here, and then you have your sign. So that looks pretty good like that. I'm liking that. And there we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and add some greenery to this, and let's make it look even better. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stick some right here. And I do have an opening right there. And then I'm going to put one right there. It's already coming together. And as I say, this looks great just the way it is. But I want to take it up a notch. So I'm going to take some of my berries and stick some in there. Now that is really looking pretty. I tell you, greenery is king. Yes, it is. Greenery is king. All right, we're gonna move on down to this. Let me get a couple more for the middle tier. And let's see how that goes. So here we go. Let's put some right in there. Let's just open that up a little so they can spread. Remember to always do that. And it will really look nice when you spread them. They will fall over the tier tray and give that beautiful look. So, all right, I'm gonna stick it right there. I start running out of the darker leaves, so I'm gonna throw in some of these. I'm just gonna mix it in. I'm using what I have. I've had these for a while, and I'm not sure if the store will have them, and I don't feel like going out anyway. So we're gonna make do with what we have, and I still think it's gonna look nice. We got one more right here. And all I'm doing is just sticking it in there, okay? On top of the greenery. And it's just doing its thing. So see how that's looking? Really pretty, huh? All right, let's move down to the lower one. The last time I did this, someone made a comment about the tea light, and I appreciate that, but I do make sure that I am watching that my leaves are not interfering with the flames. So I thank you for that, but I definitely always do that. I use this thing every day, and I make sure those leaves are nowhere near that thing when I do it. It's just something, a habit I have to make sure I check. So there we go. So see, the leaves are nowhere on it, but I want it right there, falling over, looking nice and pretty. But it'll work. I'm gonna stick some pumpkins right here. Make it work. I feel I should put a greenery there. I just missed that spot there. I don't know how I missed it. But I'm gonna put a piece of greenery there. Now I gotta find a leaf to put there. We'll see. One of the little pops of color. Well, maybe this will make enough pop of color. I've run out of everything. But I think that looks fine just like that. See, they so soft. They like made out of styrofoam. That's what I believe they're made out of. Oh boy. And there's nothing wrong with moving things around until you get it to where you like it. That's it. I'm actually going to put some greenery right in this spot right here. It's an opening right there, and I want to close that up. So, put some greenery right there. I want to actually see how I can get this rolling pin up here. It's going to be hard because I need another piece of greenery, and I don't think I have even another piece of greenery. But we'll make it work because I want that rolling pin there. I'm going to find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way. I wanted to put it in front of that, but I may have to put it like this so these leaves can kind of help hold like that. By putting it there, it has something to grip on so it don't roll. I really wanted it in front of the sign, but that's okay. Actually, I think it looks better there. So I think I need to add, do I need to add any more? I can add a little pumpkin right there. Let's see. These pumpkins are so thin. I don't know. So we'll see how that looks. All right, we are done. I think it turned out really nice. Let me turn the camera to me. Family, I want to thank you guys. I thank you so much for always being here. Just thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I think this looks good. So what I want to do now is I want to share my kitchen with you because I did make some updates, and I'll give you an overview of everything, or should I say not overview, a reveal of everything that I did so that you can see how it really is flowing in here and get my vibes. All right, here we go.
Thank you.